onto the toe ball of It Is Queen of Teas, and only 2.5 lengths covered the field. Grindabella brought them to the home corner with about 450 to go, but now making a lightning big for Hall is Skellig, and Skellig dashed around the outside. It became a sprint. It opened up, quickly shot about 3 in front from Grindabella. Queen of Teas out now into the clear to give chase, but Skellig booted away. Belmont got a run towards the inside. Hall's angling out to the middle part of the going, almost down the seam of the dark green and light green track with 100 left to go. It's all Skellig, a mile in front from Belmont. Grindabella battling Queen of Teas, but Skellig's going to trot in. And the son of Fastnet Rock won it by 5 lengths to Belmont. Queen of Teas ran third, fourth Grindabella, and his boy Mystic Dust. Fading out of it to run last is Danarip's Girl. Number 2, Skellig for the Dan Pierce stable. Well, Skellig was jumping up there from the 1650 into a 2100, but the pace of the race really wasn't all about a staying contest. It was more just going along at a nice, easy, working gallop at best. 3/4 into a bit of evens, and then home from the home bend. And Skellig couldn't have got it really much better than that, the way the race had turned out. Peter Hall there taking off. He caught them napping, sprinted clear. A good enough run, third start, back this preparation behind Discoville here on 24th of August, today opening up and just putting them away. Skellig at number 2 by Fastnet Rock from Husson Circle for R and Mrs. J. Harding, K and Mrs. K. Gatty, ridden by Peter Hall and trained by Daniel Pierce. And it'll pay $4 and $2.29. Belmont will pay $2 even. The pace of the race certainly didn't suit that gelding. Belmont, Vice and Nice, 7-year-old for Gail and Bruce Hyde. I and Mrs. B. Philp, trained by Bruce Hyde, ridden by Lisa Staples. Queen of Teas grabbed third. There won't be a place dividend though for her. A Universal Ruler flirting about mare for impressive racing. R. Jonathan, G. Horner, R. Barnett, S. Cotton, S. Gall, D. Gibson, F. and W. Hoff, R. Jones, F. Stanford, trained by Darren McAuliffe, ridden by Jordan Turner. Fourth placing went the way of number 3, Grindabella, in 2:15.4. 2:15.40, so nearly 8 seconds outside the record. 5 1/4 lengths by half a length, 34.56. A big sprint really in the context of a 2100, 34.56, but they just paddled along for most of the race. Skellig won easily. Third victory in 20 starts. The third of the day at 4 after 3, Smartline Lenders Day handicap, 1,000 metres the next event, and there are no alterations. Well, if you're going to get a horse to run over a trip first up, it probably couldn't have worked out any better than that, really, under these conditions today. And Peter Hall sized it up perfectly. Had Skellig in the first 4, took off, set sail for the judge, gave his rivals no hope in the world of catching him, Adam, and a return back into the winners list.
Yeah, certainly was a nice win here as well. And Dan, sometimes experience just shows, doesn't it? Peter Hall caught everyone napping and said, "See you later."
Yeah, exactly right, and that's what we hope from a good barrier, and obviously stepping up to 21 from the 16, that we could just get a soft run, and Hawley got him to settle. He got a bit keen early, but Hawley got him back and got him to settle, and took off when he needed to.
Were you confident that 2100 metres was going to be no issue? This horse hadn't won any further than 1400, hadn't won for 608 days, had been stepping up in distance nicely, but this was a big step up.
Yeah, look, I'd been trying to get him here for a little while, look, this is what I thought the horse could do. So look, it was nice to get him out to the trip.
Obviously, it's been a little bit frustrating when the horse came to the west. It was well supported in all of its early runs. It's shown signs as well, but just hasn't been able to win. I believe you've been doing some things a little bit different before coming to race day.
Yeah, look, we've had Jackie Sepp that works for me. She's been putting him over some show jumps and just trying to spark something in his head and get his mind in the right spot. So look, it's great, just great. These guys have sent this horse over from the east and retained this ownership. So it's really nice to see them be rewarded.
Obviously, the win shows that something was working, but had you noticed that doing the jumps in the morning, it actually sparked him up a little bit at home?
Yeah, for sure, and we had a little play around with him this morning, and he come bouncing out the arena with his ears pricked. So look, he's a really happy horse at the moment, and got his mind in a good spot.
Amazing what a small change can do, Dan. Congratulations.
Exactly right. Cheers.
We'll grab winning jockey now, Peter Hall, and Peter, obviously with that breeze out the back, they were going to walk, and you decided you might catch a few off guard.
Yeah, look, it's pretty strong breeze blowing into us in the back straight, and I don't blame anyone for going the speed we were going, but I was fortunate enough to work this horse the other day, and I knew how fit he was, and if anything, might have gone about 50 metres too soon, but he ran through the line good.
You were clearly confident as well that he was going to, show that turn of foot straight away when you asked.
Yeah, look, the horse is fit as, and the work that Dan gives him out at his property. When I worked him the other day, he just never missed a beat, and all he had to do was put that into his race today.
Certainly looked very fit in the mounting yard as well, and with that sustained run, the 2100 metres was no issue.
Yeah, no, that's right, especially with the tempo early, so it just helps them having their first run over ground.
You've got Formula One coming up in race 4. You rode that horse a little bit more hands and heels last start, and that seemed to really help. A step up from the 1000 to 1200. Give it a chance today.
Yeah, I said to Brucey that I don't think she likes the whip because she tries that hard, but I think, she might be able to pick up a race, but third, fourth, seconds, that's about her go, I think.
Ollie, congratulations, smart ride.
Thank you.